Hey everybody, my name is Jake, and not really sure how to start this, but I figured I would tell you a little bit about my channel. It is Take Two Rebuilds, trying to give cars a second chance, ones that have been, neglected or just sitting in a field for 20 years or some shit like that. I don't know where this is gonna go. It might not go anywhere, but I figured it would be fun to do it. Fun to document the process of rebuilding a car that I recently got, that I actually just picked up yesterday. It is a 1986 Iroc Z Camaro with T-tops, with a factory 305 tune port injection, and transmission. The guy had it rebuilt. It was leaking all over his garage floor, so he sent it to a really good place where I'm from, or the state that I live in anyways, that they put all new like Corvette parts in it and everything. So it's basically a Corvette transmission in a Camaro, so it should be able to handle anything that any kind of motor that I put in it. And it needs a little bit of love, but I've been looking for one for a few years, and I wasn't gonna find a better candidate than that anytime soon, and especially not for the price that I got it for. We'll see it here in a second. So we'll pick back up when we get to my place. Here it is. And I know it might look like it's in a lot better shape than it actually is, but if you'll come over here, whoever painted it, either it was done a while ago or they didn't do a very good job. Not knocking the guy who painted it. The rest of it looks great. It's just it's got its little spots on the inside. The door handle needs to be fixed. It still opens, but who knows for how long. Missing the outside window trim. I'm supposed to be getting doors from the guy I got it from, hopefully, that supposedly have all of that stuff on it, and the paint's flaking off on the inside here, but because it didn't bite for whatever reason. There's a rip in the seat. That's not really a big deal. Now it wants to stay, but it doesn't lock in. That doesn't work. The back and forth doesn't work, and I'm a short person, so driving it here was not fun. So, and somebody decided they wanted to rip the radio out of it, and the gauges don't work, so I'm assuming that is tied into a wiring issue somehow from them ripping the fucking radio out of it. Driver's side window doesn't roll up and down. This is broke, and this is kind of hanging off. I mean, it's it's got its little issues, but the kick panel's kind of rough down here too. I think that might be fixable without buying anything else. Runs good, shifts good. I ran out of gas getting it here though, because the gauges don't work. The headlight lenses are cracked. The antenna's kind of ugly. I don't know if I would change that to something like a shorter one, or I don't know what to do about that. Can't really do a shark fin because T-tops. The tint job was not done very well, and it's not even dark. It's like the bluish purple garbage, and it's bubbling all over the place, so that's gonna have to be redone. That door handle's not bad. Ladder. And there's the passenger side. The steering's really loose too. I don't know if that's the rag joint or if it's the steering box or both. Probably both. It's supposed to only have 59,000 miles on it, but I think it's got a little bit more than that. Because I I don't feel like all this necessarily would have happened in, I mean, it's a 30-year-old car, so it has sat for a long time if that is the original miles. So I guess it would, I don't know. I don't feel like that's the original miles. But the body was really clean. Like I said, it was the cleanest one that I've found around here, and it'd probably be the cleanest one that I would have found in a while. I've been wanting one for a few years, so. Switches are broke too. I just noticed that. I don't think those will be hard to find. They're not too bad to replace either. Might be why the window's not working now that I think about it, because it does look pretty rough. For plans, I want it to be able to run and drive for sure. And then afterwards I'll start doing stuff like, you know, aftermarket strut mounts, strut tower brace, hopefully some subframe connectors, because I feel like it would help the car out a lot. That's what everybody on the forums says to do, and they say it helps out tremendously. I should probably do shocks and struts too. I don't know what to do about those yet. I haven't checked all the suspension bushings and everything, but those are pretty cheap for polyurethane. I think they're like $135 on Rock Auto or something for all energy suspension, you know, polyurethane bushings. So that won't be a big deal. It'll just be time consuming to change it all, to replace them all. Seat's the worst part about it, because see, like, I'm a short guy. I can't, I'm like tiptoeing the pedals, or I have to drive like this. It's just, it was not a, you can see it, you can kind of hear it there too. I think it's the rag joint. They're only like $16, so we'll see. And it's not really bolted in very well. So it was sketchy to say the least. And the only gauge that works is the alternator gauge. That one right there. That's the only one that works. The rest of it's like either pegged out, and when you start the car it wiggles a little bit, but that's about it. And the headlights, I'll probably just replace them with LEDs. LEDs would look sick on this car. Well, alright, that was a quick rundown. Thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next time.